Hey, 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 guys! Clearly, you're gonna see I'm excited. I'm so excited. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know that song, but that song, you hear it on adverts, or you hear the adverts on TV all the time. I think for voucher or something. I'm not very sure now. Anyways, that's by the way. Hey, 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 guys! Welcome to my channel. This is Omobolaji Olainka, BJ Vlogs. I love to create content related to God, related to lifestyle, related to gratitude, and every other thing that interests me. So if you're interested in any of this, I'd like you to subscribe to my channel, like this video if you actually did enjoy it, and I would like us to continue the conversation in the comment section if you're happy. Right about now, let's go into today's vlog. Clearly you're gonna see I'm so excited. Good. Oh yeah. Why am I excited now? Nothing really, nothing extra. Yeah, I'm just quite excited. I'm glad that it's 1 year already since I arrived here, so it is early. I saw something today, it says Arriversary or something like that. Yeah, so I'm quite excited. I'm in different mixed feelings, ups and downs, highs and lows. It's been a roller coaster, really, but I'm just grateful to God for the journey, and I'm grateful to God for how far He's brought me. I've had many times of being lonely. I've had many times I almost slipped into depression. I've had times of being by myself lots of time. I've had many times of missing home and lots and lots. But the journey has just been wonderful, I would say, and God has been faithful, and it's one of the reasons I'm doing this video today. I really did not know how I would want it to go, but I eventually came up with, okay, maybe we could start with some Q&A, questions and answers, and by virtue of going through the questions and answers, I'll definitely get to talk about the story and the journey so far, how I got here, the process. Yeah, and this is going to be very important for nurses who probably do not know that they can japa with an avenue such as this. So for nurses who would like to relocate to the UK, maybe you're gonna get one or two things from this vlog also. Let me just go through the questions I have currently, and then while I'm going through them, I might just get to um, talk about it generally. So the first question I have here says that, why did you decide on UK and not Canada? Okay, well, why did I decide on UK and not Canada? Um, why now? Okay. Let me just start from the fact that I wasn't all that serious about the abroad journey initially. I was quite uninterested because, number one, I really could not afford it at that time because it was so much money to me at that time, and I couldn't afford it. So the abroad thingy wasn't just a priority for me at that time. And when a friend of mine got talking to me about it, shout out to friends that don't hold information. They are the real MVP. Okay, so when a friend literally puts the, okay, what are you considering this, or have you considered this? And I'm like, not really, oh, something like that. And then she was like, okay, let me explain to you. So she took her time. She explained the process to migrate to the US as a nurse. She explained that of Canada, and she explained that of the UK. And when I weighed the three of them, the UK happened to be the one that was simplest to do, easier to do, not taking forever, and not very expensive too. So that was the first thing that made me consider the UK. And aside that, I also had a friend, a very good friend, a colleague who relocated to the UK just around that time when I had a conversation with my friend. Yeah, and this colleague happened to be a very good friend. She's more like, in short, she's even more than a colleague. She's a sister, she's a friend, she's a mentor. She's everything. And when she relocated, it was quite daunting for me when she told me the process, because I did not believe. And to think that I had always known how to relocate to the UK, but I just didn't take it seriously. So seeing her tell me the story at that time was quite encouraging for me. It was quite an inspiring for me to start. So, and that was just basically the reason I decided to choose the UK and not Canada. Canada was a longer process and plenty of money, and I wasn't very clear on what the process was like, or like that of the UK. And I also had someone who had gone through the process that would definitely guide me. So that was one factor or one thing that made me consider the UK. And the next question on here says that, when did you start planning or thinking about it? When did you start planning or thinking about it? When did I start planning or thinking about it? I would say I took it seriously about 10 months to the time I traveled. So that if this is October, I think I took it seriously in January, something like that. But prior to that time, as I said earlier in the previous questions, I had information on what it was like. I had materials, I had I knew what to do, but I just did not start because I don't know. And number one, I did not have money. Number two, I did not just start. Probably I was comfortable, that kind of thing. So I started in January after my friend spoke to me about it, and as at that time I was on my internship program, so I still had some funds on me to at least pay for my exams without bothering anybody, which was a thing of joy to me at that time because I really did not want to bother anybody. So I started literally in January, yeah, officially. But prior to that time, I had information I just did not make use of. And then the next question is, I would like to know how you coped when you almost slipped into depression. How I coped when I almost slipped into depression. Oh my god. Oh yeah. To be honest, ah, that depression part, So I arrived in winter, and winter is usually, it gets dark on time in winter. It gets dark as early as 4. It doesn't get bright until 7, 8. Everywhere is just cold. Everyone is in their houses. It's just gloomy, gloomy, gloomy when it comes to winter. So that was the number one thing. So even if you're a normal human being, that you've been here before, there is a high tendency for you to just get all gloomy and slip into depression. How much more me that I just arrived. I literally, that the weather was another thing. Excuse me, I was coming from 30 degrees. I entered and it was about I think 12, 13, 14 when I arrived. Like, it was fine. It wasn't all that cold, but it was still, there was still a wide gap between what the temperature was. The temperature difference was definitely high, was definitely much. So I literally was dealing with a lot of things at that time, coping with work, the food, and so just so much. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be well. I'll be fine. It's a cold morning today too, but I think I'm getting better. You want to know how many layers I have on? It keeps getting better. raised me in the truth. I don't know if any other. Even though I cannot eat buka amala, I will make amala in my house.
Bolaji in McDonald's. Bolaji very excited about her first McDonald's with Nisam. So Bolaji can't control her happiness.
And he's like a river attended by rain. When sorrows like sea, he was wrong. Whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well, it is well with my soul. It is well, it is well with my soul. It is well, it is well, it is well with my soul. Yeah, I'm not in the best of moods today. I really do miss home. I miss company. Oh. I miss having people around me. It's one of my low moods. Not very excited about anything. Not interested in anything. I feel like crying. I don't know, but I'll be just fine. It is well with my soul. Rainy. Going to church, but I'll be fine. How are you going to do that? Oh, I think someone else also asked that which visa am I on? Did I travel with? Is it study visa or visit visa? Okay, so I relocated to the UK with work visa and not study or visit. In the UK, there is a list known as the shortage occupation list, and on that list you have different occupations where that the UK is in need of. So if you have such skill to offer to the UK, they will offer you a visa, a tier 2 work visa to come into their country to work for them. So that's how it operates. If you want to have if you want to know what the list is like and see if your profession or something is in that list or on that list, you can go on to gov.uk and type in shortage occupation list, and you're just gonna see the list of occupations or professions on that list. So nursing happens to be on the list, and the UK is in need of nurses. So basically you get to write your exam. You write the English exam, IELTS, where you're expected to have a 777 6.5, 7 in listening, 7 in reading, 7 in writing, and 7 in speaking, and 6.5 in writing. And then you're expected to write exam, the test of competence known as the CBT. Once you pass those 2 exams, then you are good to go or like you've sorted the major part of it out, then you go on to your verification, where the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria verifies you, and to the Nursing and Midwifery Council of the UK. And then from verification you provide so I'll do another vlog on that later on, but it's a straightforward process. Before COVID, you could start the process and complete it within 6 months, but since COVID started, there's been this backlog, and people have been unable to move as fast as it used to be before. But in spite of that, nursing still remains on the shortage of patients, and the United Kingdom is working endlessly to recruit as many nurses for the workforce. So if you are a registered nurse and you would like to work in the UK, you could give it a shot if you want to. Slowly and steadily you're going to reach there. And someone else is asking about food adaptation. That's food, to be honest, I think I would just do another vlog entirely for that, because if I am to start, I'm sure we won't leave here today. So just watch out for that. I'm just gonna do another vlog entirely, and I'll let you know as soon as it is up. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't.